even started. Are there any errors? It's not doing the damn sound. The Rebels FC live soccer coverage is presented by the Open Road Network, coming to you live from Oakland University in Rochester Hills, Michigan. Today's Mpsl matchup is between Corktown AFC and your Rebels FC. Corktown AFC comes in the match after a 13-1 beatdown of Livonia FC back this past Wednesday. And your Rebels FC are playing in their first Mpsl game of the season, and they're looking to start the season off right with a win. Get excited, get ready. Rebels FC live soccer coverage is coming your way from Rochester, Michigan right now. Rebels FC live soccer coverage is presented by the Open Road Network, Stimulus, Fuel Up, and Lasso. Preview live. Well, good afternoon and welcome here to Rebels FC soccer coverage. My name's Jonathan Turner. I'll be your play-by-play announcer for today's match. It is a wonderful, wonderful day here. The weather today is going to be 85 degrees here. I think 89 degrees here at game time. A wind here coming out of the northeast at 8 miles per hour. All of the home games here for Rebels FC are played out here at Oakland University here in Rochester Hills, Michigan. Game time today is at 6:30 p.m. Your starting lineup here today for your Rebels FC. In goal, we've got Jane Stinson. In your back line, we've got number 8 here, Lauren DeBow, Sarah Falloon, Izzy Langush, Megan Swerzak will make up your back four. Emily Lorkowski and Karina Arnold will both be holding midfielders. Katie Cahill, left mid. Jana Frazier will play attacking center mid, and Bianca Sardi will play right mid. And then up top will be Julianne Pachaki. Will be playing your center forward. Your substitutes for today's match will be Olivia Graham, Emily Johnson, Anna Guinness, Hannah Swanson, Julianne White, and Anna Karim. As I mentioned here earlier, this game is presented here by the Open Road Network. Today's matchup again is between the Corktown AFC and your Rebels FC. Game is presented here by Open Road Network, Stimulus, Fuel Up, and Lasso. And if you didn't know this, Rebels FC participate in a number of leagues. They play in the Mpsl, which is today's matchup. They play in the Michigan United Soccer League, the UWS League 2, the Great Lakes Soccer League, and they play in the UPSL. More here to come in 2022. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back here, we will hopefully have this game started here, and I'll have a lineup here for your Corktown AFC. We'll be back here after the break. The Open Road Network is an online amateur podcast network designed for everyone. The goal of the network is to help give a voice to those who want to have a voice in a noisy and complicated world. The Open Road Network was created with the intent to provide amateur podcasters with a platform to make a difference. The Open Road Network's mission is to provide multi-level content through the voice of the amateur podcaster while providing a structured, organized, polished support system to grow the viewership of the overall network. Our goal is to inspire, to motivate, to entertain, and to challenge. The Open Road Network supports all podcasters and helps give them a platform to talk and do what they are passionate about. Join the Open Road Network 7 days a week as we go live covering everything from business and politics, sports and entertainment, motivation, and much more. make sure you head to the Open Road Network at youtube.com. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, and that way you're welcome back here to the Open Road Network presentation here of the Rebels FC live soccer coverage between AFC Corktown and your Rebels FC. Rebels FC here will be defending the north goal, while AFC Corktown will be defending the south goal. And Rebels FC are in white, and your AFC Corktown are in black. Actually, add the score board. All right, in goal here for AFC Corktown, you've got Ashley Bowes. And here's your kickoff. And number 25 here for the Rebels. Swerzik now with the ball here for the Rebels. Do a little dribbling. All the way back there to Langush. Langush now on the ball. Just going to drop this back to Stinson. Stinson here plays it back to Langush. Langush all the way out wide there to Lauren DeBow. Bow now plays it. Sarah Falloon. Back to Langus. They're going to play around here in the back here. Trying to build some possession here and see what happens. Now this ball is played up to Sarah Falloon on the run on the outside. She turns it inside the field here and plays it into the center of the park. Looks like it was to Lurkowski. Lurkowski looking to play that up there to Bianca Sardi. Didn't quite get there. Now Sardi and Swerzik there on pressure on Corktown. Swerzik brings us all the way back to Langush. Langush swings us all the way across the field now to DeBow. Look to play this up top, and it's picked up there by AFC. Emily Lurkowski plays this in there. Oh, that's a shot. That shot came off the foot of number 20, Julianne Pachaki. AFC now is going to be in possession of this ball. It's 85 degrees outside right now. Don't know how much of the fact that's going to play into today's game. As imagine when the heat gets hot like this on turf, makes playing conditions for both teams very tiring, to say the least. Fatigue will set in. I'm not sure if they have any water breaks today or not, but and it looks as though we only have 2 referees on this fine Sunday evening. Now DeBow will throw this in here for your Rebels FC. All the way back to Langush, who not going to play that back to her goalkeeper. Going to play this instead into Karina Arnold. Ball now is played to Sardi, and she plays a haphazard ball back here. That ball actually goes out for a goal kick. Langush now has this ball, and she's going to bring this up. The Rebels today are playing a 4-2-3-1, and at some points, variations of a 4-1-4-1. This ball was played up and held up there in the wind. In comes Pachaki, and that is cleared out by AFC. On the ball now. That's Karina Arnold, plays the ball up and over there for Sardi. Sardi has time, space, shot, and it just goes over. That goes out for a goal kick for AFC. That's a good opportunity there for the Rebels here in the first few minutes here of this match. So the Rebels FC here are based out of Rochester Hills, Michigan, play their home games and train here at Oakland University, the upper fields. Started off in Macomb County under the helm here of owner Robert Brinkman, who also is the coach of this Mpsl team today. This is their first match of the season. Corktown came in after a huge win, 13-1 against Livonia FC here this past Wednesday. This ball's played in off the goalkeeper. That's Bow. Karina Arnold now has this ball. Plays it back to Swerzik. Swerzik plays this to Langush. Langush plays this to Sarah Falloon. little dangerous there. She almost got caught. Falloon now plays this up and through the space. It's a good idea. Finds it all the way back to Corktown's goalkeeper. The ball's almost given away. Pressure now from our Rebels is making it easy for players on AFC to lose their composure. Now AFC Plymouth here looking to try to do something here, building this to the midfield. In comes in Nina. Now Sardi with the shot. That's an easy save for Bow. Is Nina Rodriguez playing this game? Yeah. He said Nina for 20. Is that Nina? Who's playing at 25? Who's 25 on this team? On us. AFC now out of the back here. It's a good ball there to the center of the park. That's a well-played ball there by Karina. Ball is deflected off of an AFC foot and goes out of touch here for Rebels throw. Sorzik with the throw. Looks to play that into Pichaki. Pichaki puts up a high foot there. Not dangerous. High. Langus there with the header. And now this ball is settled down by AFC. Ball is played all the way back now to the goalkeeper for AFC, Corktown. That's Bowie. That is a big B that just came up here on the booth. There's one thing that I am terrified of is bees. That and spiders. Don't judge me. Ball goes out of touch here. Corktown AFC now throwing this ball in. Headed out there by Izzy Langush for the Rebels. Now AFC throwing. So Anna Karim is on the field here. She's actually playing at holding mid. That's number 25. Little change there to our starting lineup there. Quinn Arnold there. Almost got a piece of that ball. AFC right now, Corktown is in Rebels defensive third now. Here we go. It's a good move there by Amy Lurkowski. Looks to play this ball to Bachaki. It's overplayed and all the way back now to the Corktown goalkeeper. It's on the far side of the field. AFC brings this down, and now they'll attempt to hang on to this for a few moments here. Nope, and in comes the pressure. That was number 15 with that pressure there from the Rebels. That was Julianne White. Ball went out of touch here for a AFC throw. Queen Arnold now fighting hard and strong there. Gives this ball back here to Lurkowski. DeBow makes a long run there. She receives it. Langus here now. Tries to play that in there to Anna Karam. Karam gets it and swings it all the way back here to Megan Swirzak on the near side of the field. That is a give up there. By, oh, here comes Insardi. She knocks this ball off of a Rebels FC player with AFC Corktown player. Now it's Rebels throwing. Swirzak now with a long throw. Lurkowski heads this. Got a foul here on the play. Looks like we only have 2 officials for today's match. Don't know what happened there. If someone missed their assignment or didn't make it, but either way, we've only got 2 officials here. Makes things a little interesting when it comes to offsides, because there is currently no one who is calling out of bounds or offsides on the far side of the field. So that could play a factor in today's match. How are we doing on battery? Ball here goes out of touch. It'll be a Corktown throw. The goalie, by the way, is actually Haley Craig. I was calling it Bowie. Got that one wrong. I apologize. We just got in the lineups here from Corktown here just a few moments ago. Lurkowski plays that back there to Sarah Falloon, who knocks it up and over the defense of AFC, and they bring this down, and now they try to build. Izzy Langush comes in. She's taken down. Referee calls a foul. So Nikki May will be the left back here for your Corktown. Lauren Boss, Diametru, and McNeil finish up your back line for Corktown. Gabby Mueller, Emily Bitzman, and Ellie Thalman make up your midfield. And Juliette Paletti, Kayla Rowlands, and Caitlin Ducharme make up the rest of your forwards here for AFC Corktown. Looks like Corktown's playing a 4-5-1 this afternoon. Swarzik here now throws this one in for your Rebels. A little push off there by Pachaki. Not seen there by the officials. Ball's played all the way back to Jane Stinson. First time I've seen Jane in net. That ball was misplayed there by Izzy Langush. Let's see if AFC has an opportunity here to capitalize. Oh, he is calling that a clean tackle. Here comes a shot. That's an easy grab there by Jane Stinson. Lurkowski brings this down. She gets shoved a little bit. A little fight going on right now, which I like. Like physical soccer. Not chippy, but physical. Ball's played in there through the gap. And now here into space on the near side. Ball is kicked out here off the Rebels. Lexi McNeil was the AFC Corktown player that ball was played to. Nikki May now throws us in here for AFC Corktown. Corktown AFC. Ball is flicked up and over. Izzy Langus kicks this up. Now this ball's got a touch. Last touch by Lurkowski. Ball is kicked out here. Last touch by Corktown. Goes out of touch here for a goal kick. Now we have some subs coming in here for Rebels FC. So Hannah Swanson's coming in. Looks like Anna Guinness. And number 28. Which I do not have in my roster. It's all right, though. We always may do LeBeau now here on the outside. Puts this ball across. That was intended for Anna Ganesh. Didn't quite get there. Lurkowski plays this off here. Olivia Graham now in the game here for the Rebels. I'm assuming that's who 26 is. Olivia Graham. Is number 17?
No, I was asking.
Oh, number 17 is the Ganesh. Yep. Free kick here now for Corktown. Looking to put it into the box. Doesn't make it there. Lurkowski goes in and doesn't go nearly as hard as he should have. Ball goes out now for a Corktown throw. Ball's thrown in here by Corktown. They put it across. Nope, it goes out wide there. Now off of a Rebels player for a Corktown corner. Hey, just so you know, if you put the camera, the current camera in the preview, click on it, you can actually zoom in on that screen. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ball comes in now here off Corktown. Comes in, kicked out there by the Rebels. Corktown now trying to make something happen here. Ball is defended there, and there's a mishap there by Corktown. Nikki May tries to put that back in and goes all the way to goalkeeper Jane Stinson. Ball boys here for the Rebels. Shay Shastari here, veteran of Rebels FC men's team, is your ball boy here for this game. What's up? Looks like Corktown's got to throw number 15 here for Corktown. That's Julianne Pilati, puts this one in. Now Lukoski gets the ball. And now here, the ball is played to Swanson. Doesn't quite get there. And Guinness now on the ball. She plays this all the way back here to Sarah Falloon. Nope. That was actually Olivia Graham. Ball stays in. A little push there. Referee's not going to call that. That ball's played in the center. Dangerous ball. It's now won here by AFC. Plays this ball across. Out comes Jane Stinson for an easy grab. AFC had a chance there. They just misplayed that ball. They had an opportunity there to score a goal. At least get a shot off. That's a missed opportunity here early in this first half. 17th minute of this game. Karina Arnold here plays this to Lukoski. Lukoski loses it. And now number 22 for AFC now dribbles in, puts the ball out wide here. Dribbles in, shot, and under the goalkeeper, into the net for a goal. That one slid under Jane Stinson's arms here and gives Corktown a 1-0 lead here in the 18th minute of this first half. I don't know who scored that, though. Do you know who scored it? What number that was? I believe who scored that goal for Corktown was number 15, Julianne Pilati.
Yes, it was Pilati.
Number 15, Juliana Pilati, scored that goal. Now Graham with the ball. She plays this in to number 28 here on our Rebels team. She plays it in there to number 5. 5 falls down. I don't know who number 5 is.
All your numbers should be on the full sheet.
But this is I'm looking at the Rebels numbers. The Rebel numbers are wrong. I don't know who number 5 is. I don't have a 5 on our roster.
I'll run down at halftime and grab an updated one.
It's no big deal. It is what it is. Make do with what we have and what we don't have here on Rebels live soccer coverage here presented by the Oakland Network. Ball was last touch here by a Rebels player out for a Corktown throw-in. Good sized crowd here this Sunday afternoon. Again, it is 88 degrees here right now, game time here in Rochester, Michigan, Oakland University. Anna Ganesh here brings this down for the Rebels. This ball is kicked in, and now Corktown goalkeeper Haley Craig brings that down with ease. Swerzak is back here in the game for the Rebels. Ball is now out of play here. It will be a Rebels throw-in. Swanson now steps off, and onto the field comes number 13, Katie Cahill. #28 is Emily Johnson, by the way. Now Lurkowski here with the ball. She plays this out wide. Oh, that ball is misplayed there. Number 15 kicks it out of play. 15, Julianne White. Now that's Nikki May throwing that one in here for Corktown. In comes Graham. Ball is kicked off of Julianne Pilati here for Corktown, and Rebels are in a throw. That ball now falls, it hits off of May, then deflects, it looks like. Off of Katie Cahill. Goes out of throw here, out of touch here for a Corktown throw. Julianne White to Graham. Graham now all the way out to DeBow. DeBow looks to play a nice through ball there. It's a clever look. Didn't quite get there. Now, this ball goes back to Demetrio. And she plays this ball over the top. Was looking for Caitlin Ducharme, but that didn't quite get there. Well, it did quite get there. It went further. Robert Brinkman making some subs here early and often in today's game. I don't know if Corktown's made a sub yet. Don't believe they have. Ball's played in the inside to Lurkowski. Didn't get there. It's a good idea, though. That was Anna Krem is number 5. That's the only thing I can think of. That ball is played to Krem. It's shielded out there by Corktown and goes out for a Rebels throw. Oh, it looks like we have our first official water break here of the game here. I did not know if they were going to do that or not. We are 22 minutes into this match. We will take a quick break here and step away, and we'll be right back here on the other side of this. The Rebels FC is one of the fastest growing semi-professional clubs in Michigan. If you're looking to take your game to the next level, then look no further than Rebels FC. The Rebels play and practice at Oakland University in Rochester Hills, Michigan. They've created a competitive, hard-working, and fun environment with a focus on becoming a family. The Rebels FC have some of the best and brightest coaches in the area and are here to take your game to the next level. The Rebels have a team and league for you, whether you are a high school junior or a college sophomore. Rebels play in the top women's leagues in the state of Michigan and the Midwest during the spring and summer. They play in the Michigan Premier Soccer League, United Women's Soccer League 2, Mpsl, Great Lakes Women's Soccer League, and the MUSL. The only question is, do you have what it takes to join the rebellion? Here live in Rochester, Michigan, here in a 1-0 game here in favor of Corktown AFC off a goal in the, I believe it was the 18th minute, off of number 15 Julianne Pilati's foot, just underneath an outstretched Jane Stinson. That's the difference right now in this match here as we enter the 23rd minute of this game. And now we bring this ball back in. AFC Plymouth knocks this ball to Swanson. Emily Johnson. Johnson back to Langouche. Langouche plays not a very well-paced ball back to her center back. Now this ball is to Graham. Graham goes all the way here now to Craig. Craig punts this up. Langouche comes in. And this ball will find itself all the way back to Jane Stinson. This game's missing something right now. It's missing what I would call energy. It just seems like a very flat game. Just as an observer here of this game. Pachaki now playing here in the midfield for the Rebels. Langouche steps up. She's your left center back right now, playing in that 5 position here in the U.S. or European numerical numbers for positions. Ball is played across there, won by Swerzik. Steps up Julianne White. That's some good pressure right there by Katie Cahill on number 22, Lauren Boss for Corktown. Ball's on the far side of the field right now, played inside there. Now this will ball outside on a give and go. Here comes a cross. This ball goes out of touch for a Rebels goal kick. I'm assisted today here by some good people. Cameron Verona's back here in the press box with me today on writing his short stories that have won Emmy Awards on Twitter. And what's your name, Bev? Max. Max what? Yeah. Last name. Nice. And my cameraman, Max Kuzniak, joining me here for the first time. Not only is he in charge of the camera, he's also in charge of production. Talk about learning on the fly. Right now, a Corktown AFC player was surrounded by 3 Rebels players. Again, like I said before, it's really flat. I don't feel a lot of energy in this game. It still seems like both teams are trying to figure each other's identity in this game. Olivia Graham now on the ball. Plays us all the way across the field to Swerzik. Swerzik to Pachaki. Back to Swerzik. And going to keep making some things happen here, it looks like. All the way back to Stinson. I just don't see any... At this point, I don't really see any form of energy, from either team, and I don't know if I see any urgency either to move forward with the ball. Ball's played up and over there. Looks like 21. Sardi here now has a shot. It's saved there by Craig. That was a mistake there by the Corktown AFC defense, and Sardi had a one-on-one with the goalie, and Craig made a nice stop. Keep this game 1-0 in favor of her Corktown team. This ball's played out to number 18, Nikki May. Julian Pilati is taken down by Megan Swerzik, and no card issued on that play. That one of those things we talked about here last night is, the Rebels FC UWS League 2 team played against AFC Plymouth last night, and as I said earlier, Corktown AFC beat down Livonia 13-1. Well, Rebels FC beat down AFC Plymouth last night 10-0. And game management is something that I am concerned about here as a broadcaster, because I don't want to see players get hurt. And the one way to be able to manage a game is to effectively utilize your cards or your tools. That means a long, strong whistle or a good yellow or red card, depending upon the situation. Nikki May now puts this ball in to Stenson. Stenson punches it up and over the goal and out for a corner. It's a nice save there by Jane Stinson, tested there by a long shot there. But number 18, Nikki May. We got a really good camera angle on that one. One thing I want to say is it's always nice to have a nice cool water on a warm day like today. The Ball comes in off of a corner. Wow, that's a nice little shove there by Lukowski. Not seen by the referee. Sardi comes in, and I don't think I've ever seen goalkeeper and a center back as high up the field right now together as I ever right now. Camera, look at this, man. Look where the goalie is right now. Goalie is at 30 yards from goal. I know this is a corner kick situation, but she is up high.
Pressing with all 10.
And she is still chilling up there, so good for her. That's confidence. I love it. Ball's played up. There's no offsides on this side of the field. Ball comes in and goes over the head of an AFC player, and the ball is kicked up and out. The ball was intended for Katie Cahill. Ball finds itself all the way back to Craig here for Corktown. She plays this ball out wide to Lexi McNeil. McNeil makes a nice sniffy move there. Stay away from that pressure. In comes Olivia Graham to pressure now. Corktown, moving this around right now. They're midfield. Goes back to McNeil. Attempts to play that ball in now. Emily Johnson now puts this ball up and over. That was intended for Cahill as well. Nobody's there. Lauren Boss now throws this in here for Corktown. She plays this to McNeil. McNeil. Good moves that are keep away from pressure from Sardi. Wow, Craig was under pressure. She plays this to May. May now. Lukowski there to defend. She gets by Lukowski. This plays now into Pilati. Pilati. Juliana White steps in and defends that well. Langush now plays it all the way out to Sardi. Again, what I say, I mean this. Just, again, the energy in this game just doesn't seem to be the same kind of energy we had last night in that match. And that game was a 10-0 game, so. Looks like we're getting building here through the midfield. That's Lauren DeBow here playing that ball. She's now stepped in here into the center of the park. She started off at left back. Stinson here tries to force one, and Julianne Pilati steps in for Corktown. Juliana White there brings it down and is fouled by Pilati. Rebels FC will have a free kick here just outside their 18. Maybe more like their 20. Ball's played back to Stinson, who will probably play back to White. That's a good guess. Oh, that's interesting. The numbers keep changing as we move in this game. But Izzy Langush now on this, and she plays this up here to Sardi. Lauren Boss plays this back to Craig, and Craig comes in Graham. Where Koski looks to bring this down, and she gets bumped a little bit by Natalie May. May now has got time and space, and she's going to dribble. She's got some way out wide open. Corktown player, I'm not sure what he's calling. I guess he's calling someone to be in an offside position. There is no other AR, so I guess he's just calling that based off of his view. He was dead wrong. Jen Stenson knocks this one in here. Anna Ganesh now in the game here for the Rebels. That was a good turn there by a player in Corktown. I don't know if that was a dummy or not, but now Anna Karam. Oh, yeah, Grant Karam, yep. Anna Karam is number 15, not Julianne White, even though that's what we had on our roster. So, I'm going to have to give Robert Brinkman some shit. It's okay though, because we spend like 3 hours a day on rosters, and we still have to make changes. And that's not me being joking. That's actually serious. Which is the sad thing. Natalie May brings us down. And Pachaki knocks us over here to Ganesh. Ganesh plays this ball back to Bo. Looking for Lurkowski there. Karina Arnold brings us down. Finds Swerzik. Swerzik puts it up and over. And here comes Katie Cahill. Will she get a touch? She does. And will she find an open net? Oh, no. It runs out of space and goes on a touch for a goal kick. That was the best opportunity of the match there for your Rebels FC. Came off a great ball there from Megan Swerzik over the top to a running Katie Cahill, who just misses an open net due to the ball running over the touch. Lauren Boss here plays that ball out wide. In comes Izzy Langush. That ball is gonna stay in, it looks like, off to Bo's foot. Bo's back on. She finds Pachaki. Pachaki puts it up and over the back line here, and Cahill's running on again. Craig goes over and just watches that sail over the touchline for a goal kick. So if I get really too crazy, just knock me, okay? Looks like we've got Hannah Swanson stepping in here, number 29. For the Rebels, off comes Emily Lurkowski. Craig is going to put this one in here for Corktown. Plays it short. That's Lauren Boss who plays that. DeBow comes in, steps up. Graham there. Now Karina Arnold's going to attempt to bring this down. She's under pressure there. Back to Langush. Langush is going to play this to Anna Karam. Karam's going to bypass the midfield. She is. Can place to Katie Cahill. Nice turn there by Cahill. Oh, Pachaki just makes a mistouch there. That's a great move. Great move there by Katie Cahill. I like the energy out of her right now in the 35th minute of this match. Ball played back here to Jane Stinson. Ball goes out wide. Langush all the way to Bow. Back here to Graham. Pachaki here on the ball. And here we go. Ball's played into Hannah Swanson. That's a misplay. Karina Arnold is going to get in there. Nope. Ball's played out wide. Referee gives a nod that was onside. Fantastic. All right. DeBow now with the ball at her feet. Plays this into Graham. Graham attempts to play this out wide to Ganesh, and it goes out over the line for a throw-in. Yep. Pachaki there, providing pressure to Corktown, and they're going to play it back here. All the way back to their goalkeeper, Craig, who is playing, I would say, to be somewhat way outside her box today. But here comes Swanson, and they're going to call her from being in an offside position, receiving that ball. That's a rule that people don't quite understand. It's that when it doesn't matter if you're in an offside position when that ball is played, if you get back on and you go to touch that ball or try to attempt to play it or interfere with play, they're going to call you for that. Well, they might call you for that depending on the level of referee. Because not everyone knows that rule the way it's written, including FIFA. So, number 5. Wow, that's bulldoze right there. I don't know number 5. I believe number 5. Julianne White. There we go. Okay. That makes sense now. Julianne White comes in. I believe she took off Sardi. Ooh, look at that. The ball's given away by Craig. Number 21, that's Demetrio. Now DeBow here has the ball. She's going to go and do a throw here. We are right now in the 38th minute of this match. Right now, Corktown leads 1-0 over Rebels FC. Off a goal there in the 18th minute. Julianne Pilati finds one, sneaks one under the outstretched arms of Jane Stinson near post. Turn herself a goal here in this second league matchup for them this season in the Mpsl. So now Corktown, that's defended there by DeBow, and goes out for a Corktown throw. Corktown's in black this afternoon, wearing all black, and your Rebels FC is in a combination of white and red kits here today. That's why we call them kits in soccer or football. Football. This isn't called the soccer field, this is called the pitch. Or turf. Right? Or carpet.
Artificial grass.
They'll call it carpet.
Artificial grass. Apparently there's a pretty stark difference between artificial turf and artificial grass.
I did not know that. Well, artificial grass to me, or artificial turf, seems like it might be that like real old AstroTurf stuff, like the Astrodome, and then artificial grass is what they're playing on. Right? That's probably the best way to look at it. Ball's back here to Langush. Langush plays this into Pachaki here, who's playing at the holding mid position right now. Back to Karam. Karam plays it out to Swerzik. In comes Natalie May with a header. Karam's under pressure by Corktown. She's fouled and stepped on. Foul is called here. Fun fact, this is the same referee from last week's DCFC game. I tried to win. Oh, here comes Hannah Swanson. She takes that away. Is she going to chip the goalie? Ah, she mishit that one. She was going for glory. Good idea. In FIFA on PlayStation 4, that I believe is was that the A button and the left button. I think that's what it is. The Yeah, thank you. Maybe L2. I think it's L2. I'm not sure what it is on the Xbox controller. So, but yeah, all right. Now it looks like it's a Corktown AFC throw-in here on the far side of the field. Ball's thrown in. Graham there to pressure. Lauren DeBow might try and shield this out here. Nope. She has to clear it out now. Clears it low. Last thing you want to do is put that in the middle of the park. Give Corktown a chance inside your 30 with the ball. Lexi McNeil here with pressure there. Now Graham knocks this up to Swanson. Goes over her outstretched legs. Izzy Langush now. She's under pressure here by two players here. Looks like she knocks it out for a throw-in for Corktown AFC. Yeah, again, I said it here all half. This doesn't seem like there's any energy in this game. It's weird. Ball, long throw in there by Corktown. Brought down by Julianne White, knocks it off the referee. That is supposed to be an indirect free kick. That's a new rule change here in the last couple of years. Now when you hit the referee, whether on accident or on purpose, it's an indirect free kick. Or depending upon if there isn't a clear possession, it becomes a drop ball, which is like the worst thing in soccer that was ever invented. Lauren DeBow looks to put this one back into play here. She's going to play this long, intended for Swanson. She plays it to Katie Cahill. Cahill, under pressure, plays this to Pachaki. Pachaki goes all the way back here to Bow on the far side of the field. Bow puts a move on, and she plays this back here to Karam. Karam plays it in here to Arnold. Arnold plays it to Swerzik. Swerves it, crosses it. Swanson's there. Was she going to touch? No, Craig comes in and grabs it. If there's not going to be energy on the field, it's going to be in this box. Craig with the kick. That's a nice touch there by Corktown's number 8, Caitlin Ducharme. I guess here we are here at the half, even though it says 42 minutes on our clock. I guess it's a 45-minute clock, but we will take a quick break here. Right now, your Rebels FC are down here 1-0 at half against Corktown, the visitors. We'll be right back here on the Rebels FC's live soccer coverage here this Sunday afternoon.
Commissars, and I have a personal story that is a story of starting out in fear, unknown, strength, lots of love, lots of hope, strengthening of our faith, and in the end, overcoming.
The Rebels FC is one of the fastest growing semi-professional clubs in Michigan. If you're looking to take your game to the next level, then look no further than Rebels FC. The Rebels play and practice at Oakland University in Rochester Hills, Michigan. They have created a competitive, hard-working, and fun environment with a focus on becoming a family. The Rebels FC have some of the best and brightest coaches in the area and are here to take your game to the next level. The Rebels have a team and league for you whether you are a high school junior or a college sophomore. The Rebels play in the top women's leagues in the state of Michigan and the Midwest during the spring and summer. They play in the Michigan Premier Soccer League, United Women's Soccer League 2, Mpsl, Great Lakes Women's Soccer League, and the MUSL. The only question is, do you have what it takes to join the rebellion?
Mpsl Commissars, and I have a personal story that is a story of starting out in fear, unknown, strength, lots of love, lots of hope, strengthening of our faith, and in the end, overcoming.
The Rebels FC is one of the fastest growing semi-professional clubs in Michigan. If you're looking to take your game to the next level, then look no further than Rebels FC. The Rebels play and practice at Oakland University in Rochester Hills, Michigan. They have created a competitive, hard-working, and fun environment with a focus on becoming a family. The Rebels FC have some of the best and brightest coaches in the area and are here to take your game to the next level. The Rebels have a team and league for you whether you are a high school junior or a college sophomore. Rebels play in the top women's leagues in the state of Michigan and the Midwest during the spring and summer. They play in the Michigan Premier Soccer League, United Women's Soccer League 2, Mpsl, Great Lakes Women's Soccer League, and the MUSL. The only question is, do you have what it takes to join the rebellion? Welcome back here to Rebels FC's live soccer coverage of the Mpsl matchup, Corktown AFC versus your Rebels FC. Right now the game here is 1-0 in favor of Corktown off of a goal in the 18th minute by number 15, Julie Pilati, off of a low line shot here underneath the outstretched arms of Jane Stinson, number 99 for the Rebels FC. That's the only goal here this half. Next best chance came at the hands, well, not the hands, but at the opportunity of Katie Cahill, where she just knocked the ball past the goalkeeper from Corktown AFC. Unfortunately, that ball ran over the touchline and went out for a goal kick. That's the only opportunity really here of any danger in this first half. We come back here, we'll finish this game, finish this second half on the Open Road Network and Rebels FC Soccer's live coverage here live at Oakland University. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to Rebels FC's live soccer coverage here on Sunday evening. My name's Jonathan Turner. I'm your play-by-play announcer here. And just before that last break, I was talking about chances here, and I forgot to mention Hannah Swanson had a chance there where she got by the Corktown AFC's defense, and goalkeeper was off her line, attempted to chip it, and unfortunately that was kicked right at the goalkeeper. Had that one gone high as she intended, this would be a 1-1 game right now. Hannah Swanson, I believe, attends Rochester College here in Rochester, Michigan. So welcome back here to this game. It's still about 85 degrees out here this evening. Referee and players are getting here back on the field. Put that scoreboard back up on the screen there so everyone can see that this game right now is a 1-0 game here in favor of Corktown. Corktown in black. They'll be defending the north goal here this second half, and Rebels FC will be defending the south goal. They're in white. And it looks like the Rebels here will have the kickoff. Ball's played back here by Emily Johnson to Olivia Graham. Now to Karina Arnold. I believe now that's Swerzik with the ball. Looks to play that up there to Emily Johnson. That ball goes a little high and long there. Out now for a Rebels throw-in. Last touch by Corktown AFC. So in this match, we've got two officials. And when you have two officials, we call the other side there. They call that a team AR or parent AR. They cannot call off sides. All they can really do is just acknowledge the ball went out of play. Craig now for Corktown AFC will pick this up with ease and look to put this up here now into play. You're going to need to go tell your brother and sister to stop screaming. Number 7 here, Lexi McNeil plays this ball to Caitlin Ducharme. Ducharme now to number 20, Kayla Rollins. Graham there fighting hard. I believe that's Graham. Nope. Number 25, sorry. That's Graham. Karina Arnold's on the near side here. Oh, that ball's last touch there by Rebels FC Emily Johnson. No. Corktown will throw this in. Don't know if... I was thinking for a second that Corktown player thought they were going the other way. Got that impression. I know we've seen that in like some of those youth games where you'll see a player going playing basketball. They go the wrong net on accident. That's a nice strong tackle there by, I believe that was Megan Swerzik. A lot of times you can tell a player by their shoes, and she's got some nice bright orange ones here we can see from the far side of the field. Looks like that was Karam there defending the back of the Corktown player. Swerzik getting a little chippy there. I like it. See if we get some energy here in the second half. Arnold steps in. Now this played to Kayla Rollins. DeBow now has the ball, and she's got some time and space. They're going to let her go. She attempts to play a through ball there, but does not quite get there to Kayla. Craig will clear this up, and DeBow will attempt to bring this down. Misplays it. Sorry? Oh, Falloon is 27. Man, they really changed the numbers up because number 14 was Sarah Phelan, but all right. Changing the numbers up here. I love how we change jerseys on the fly here at Rebels FC. Right now you got a Corktown throw-in coming your way. Ball now goes out of touch here. Rebels FC will throw this in. All right. Now this ball is played all the way back to Craig. Peacock cuts down that angle. Dribble now, but driven all the way to Kayla Rowlands. Lauren Boss now with this, and she's going to dribble here a little bit to the midfield. And nice pass there at the outside of the foot. In comes Karina Arnold. Arnold here. Katie Cahill. Cahill with a nice little move there, and she plays this all the way back here to Sarah Falloon. Falloon looks out wide there to DeBow. Bo's got space. She gets a shot off. Here comes a shot. Save by Craig. It's a diving save. And that ball's going to stay inside the park here and cleared up. No, come here to Katie Cahill. She puts it across to Pachaki, and it's saved by Craig. That might have been Graham. Number 8. DeBow. Might have been crossed there by Olivia Graham and not Cahill. I'm not quite sure. All happened so fast. Swerzik here with a little push in the back there. Referee's going to give that a call. Got a free kick here in favor of Corktown. Right now the game still 1-0 in favor of Corktown AFC here. Visitors from Corktown. Corktown is going to be a very common theme here these next couple weeks, as Rebels will play them in numerous competitions here throughout the remaining couple days, weeks. Jana Frazier now touches the ball. She's actually number 7 here on this field. She attempts to play this ball to Pachaki. Pachaki comes in and almost wins that. Emily Johnson fights hard, and she takes down number, I think, Lauren Boss there for Corktown. That wasn't intentional. You could tell she's just going for the ball and lost control there for a second. Ball now played back in here by Corktown. Lurkowski brings this down, heads it here to Jana Frazier. Jana Frazier puts this up and over to Cahill. What can Cahill do now? Will she get in the box? She cuts it back. Left foot here. Tries to put it across the top of the box there to Pachaki and doesn't quite get there. It's stopped there by Lauren Boss. Oh, that's a dangerous tackle. Came in hard there low. That's another one of those situations with the way that tackle happened. That should be a yellow card. Again, a good crowd here today. Love the fact that we are sitting here on the west side of the field, where basically during any part of the day in these games, we are covered without having to worry about sun. Looks like Swerzik's taking this one back into play. Inside the box, it's headed and goes right to Craig. It's a good opportunity there for your Rebels. Game still here 1-0 in favor of Corktown. Craig punches ball back all the way over there to number 15, Julianne Pilati. Ball's played to Lexi McNeil. McNeil now's plays this ball out wide. A little heavy on that touch, but Kayla Rowlands unable to bring that and keep that in the field. Looks like we might have a sub here. Looks like Emily Johnson steps off, and we have a substitution now here for your Rebels. Olivia Graham now here on the field. That ball's played up to Katie Cahill. She fights hard there. She gets a little shove there, and we'll keep playing here. Ball goes out of touch. We have some a sub coming in now for Corktown. Beautiful night here, like I said before. Right now it's gorgeous out. It's right now it's showing us 88 degrees here at Oakland University here in Rochester, Michigan, home of the Grizzlies. Well, they call them the Golden Grizzlies anymore, but definitely the Grizzlies. Ball's thrown in here by Swerzik. That's intended for Jana Frazier. Ball's headed up and out here by Corktown, and they attempt to play, but Julian White steps in, and ball goes all the way to Graham. Graham pushes into that space. That's not a bad ball, actually. Good ball. And if Frazier tries to bring this down, and now here comes Karina Arnold. Oh, as she's get shoved down there by Jana Frazier. And that's a stops a promising attack. It's a smart play by Jana Frazier. Now we got a free kick here for Corktown AFC here. We are now in the 54th minute of this game. I do believe we will have another water break here around the 70th minute. Somewhere between 70 and 73, give or take. Graham here brings this down. She tries to put this up into space there for Katie Cahill, but it's going to end up going all the way back to Craig here. Corktown goalkeeper. Just made some good saves here. Keep her team in this game. She clears this ball out, and Karem will defend that well, and now this ball is played out to DeBow here on the near side of the field. DeBow all the way back there to Karem. Karem out to Swerzik, a little heavy there on the touch. Got to put a little more pizzazz on that ball. Pizzazz. A little less oomph. A little less oomph on that one. Now last week at DCFC, that would have been a good ball. They played on grass. Looks like Jana Frazier got knocked there in the nose possibly, and she's shaken up a little bit. Keep an eye on that for the next couple seconds. Number 8 now for Corktown. Attempts to play this one through. Number 8 is Caitlin Ducharme. She plays this out to Julianne Pilati with the only goal so far in today's match. This ball is played in and defended there by Karam. Katie Cahill brings this down. Paletti? Huh?
However you want to slice it.
I think Paletti. Looks like Paletti's got this ball again. She puts this one in, and that's Sarah Falloon, who knocks it up and out, almost out of the entire park. That would have sucked for any ball boy that's got to leave the gated fenced area here and go down the hill into that gully. Ball's thrown in. Ball goes to number 8 and saved by Stinson. The flick there came in there. Number 8 is Caitlin Ducharme. She had a chance. Stinson came up big for your Rebels FC. Lurkowski tries to flick that. That didn't go. Ball's now played in to Ducharme again. Karem now looks to do something here for your Rebels. Out to Cahill, and that ball goes out of touch here for a Corktown throw. I mean, that's the best opportunity here so far in this second half. Ball is flicked and falls and lands at the feet of Ducharme, who has a one-on-one opportunity with Stinson. Stinson comes up big. That's what you need in a goalkeeper right now. Keep you in the game. Karem here brings this down, knocks this to Bo. Bo here out to Lurkowski. Lurkowski, what can she do now? That ball is knocked off of Ducharme and goes out of play here for a Rebels throw. So DeBow here will throw this in here for the Rebels. Graham shows. Graham was going to stay on. Ooh. Got defended well there by Karem. And now DeBow looks for that over the top there for Cahill. Doesn't get there. Falloon now heads it. A little shove there by Lurkowski. That's lazy. One thing they tell you in soccer, especially at this level, you got to put your body in. You can't do that. That foul took place about 5 yards in the opposite direction, but nonetheless, this ball is played to Ducharme. Ducharme, Falloon puts the ball across, and that's a wide open shot, but saved by Stinson off the line. What a save by Stinson! I believe that was Julianne Pilati again with that shot, and Stinson stood strong. What a save. Keeps this game 1-0. As a former goalkeeper myself, that excites me right there. That is what gets you going. Cam Verona, also a goalkeeper, he lost his mind here too as he's tweeting that one right now. 60th minute. Julianne Pilati with a rocket of a shot inside of 6 yards. Saved there by Jane Stinson. Big save. Graham over there fighting hard now, holding on to a Corktown player. She's going to get, no yellow card. They're just subbing in there right now. I believe now entering the field here is Julianne White, number 5. Where Cossey comes off. I think Brinkman was upset about the fact that she did that lazy push there. That's a little push there for Karam, but that's played there. AFC almost fell at the feet of a Corktown attacker. Rebels were able to defend that. Ball goes out wide now to Pilati. Looking to put this in. That ball is defended, and it goes out for a goal kick. Whew, I was going to say, the energy now is picking up for sure here in the second half. Getting a little more physical, which is good. Jana Fraser steps off the field. Looks like Hannah Swanson steps in now for the Rebels. I can't get over that Jane Stinson save that just happened. I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it, by what you would say. Lauren DeBow now receives this ball from Stinson. DeBow back to Stinson, and she plays it up. And now Julianne White to provide some pressure there. DeBow brings it down. And your defense here will clear it up here and plays it out wide to Swerzik. Swerzik tries to bring it down off her chest. Isn't able to bring it under control. Right now, there's a wide open Ducharme. There's a miscommunication between the defense, and they're going to call that offside. But Ducharme was wide open. There was nobody there within 20 yards. Obviously, the ball had shifted over. It just looked like there was either their miscommunication in regards to who's responsible for that space, or just Ducharme is that sneaky. Offside is called there against Corktown. In comes Rollins now, and she's fighting hard here. She's going to go against Sarah Falloon. Ball's played inside there, wide open, and she puts it in for a goal. Kayla Rollins plays the ball inside there, inside the 18. Not quite sure who got that goal. We're waiting here to catch that number. Makes this game 2 in favor of Corktown, 0 in favor of Rebels FC. Do you know who got that? Who got it? Who got it? You don't have to hit that goal button, by the way, when they score, just so you know. You don't have to. Only for us. Ball's back in here now for DeBow. When we figure out who scored that goal, we'll announce it. Swanson now with this ball. She plays it into Julianne White. White behind the defense. She puts a shot and scores! Well, that was quick. What a great response to that goal. That came right off the kickoff to Swanson. Swanson placed that into space to Julianne White in behind the defense, and she scores a goal. Makes this game 2-1. This game just got interesting. Not that it wasn't interesting before, but now it's definitely interesting. I love soccer. Or if you are European or from anywhere else in the world, football. Ball is played back here to Izzy Langu. She's back in the game here. She plays this out wide. Attempted to play it to DeBow. Great defense there by Julianne White. Julianne White got that one. That's a nice back flick right there. And here comes White. Rollins to defend. She plays it to Pachaki. Doesn't quite get there. Oh, this ball is played into Lingush. Defends well. That was looking for Ducharme. Ducharme's been dangerous the second half. Julianne White here plays this into Cahill. Cahill can't quite get there. This ball goes all the way back to Craig. Does anyone have any idea who scored that goal?
No, 20 sent it in.
Yeah, 20 sent it in. I think it was 13. I think it's Gabby Mueller.
It was the girl on the far
Or number 9.
right now.
Or number 9. Number 9 is Emily Bitzman? Eitzman. I believe that goal was scored by number 9. Emily Eitzman. But we'll know more. Hannah Swanson now on the ball here for the Rebels. She's taken down. But no, they're not going to call it a foul. Now this ball goes to Ducharme. Ducharme plays this out to space right now. Again, your Rebels FC are playing high, and there are players right now that are unmarked on Corktown, and they have plenty of space. And here they are dribbling in. A shot on Stinson. That ball goes far post and in. Brinkman is not happy with the referee there, as Hannah Swanson's legs look like they might have been dragged off from underneath her. He calls play on. I believe that goal was scored by Nikki May, number 18. See if the Rebels can respond here. It's now 3-1 here in favor of Corktown AFC. Goals right now coming here in the last few moments. Ball's played up there. Actually, that was Julianne Pilati that scored that goal. That's her second goal of the game. That goal came in the 65th minute.
Who was fouled?
Hannah Swanson was fouled. Jana Frazier now back in the game. Julianne White's going to provide some pressure. And Emily Johnson's back in the game. Karina Arnold plays this into Frazier. I lied, that's Sassardi. And now Nikki May here. We'll try to bring under control here for Corktown. Ball's played into number 7, Lexi McNeil. Back to Lauren Boss. Ganesh now with the header, and that goes off of, believe, Hannah Swanson. No, Sardi for a throw-in for Corktown. Oh, here we have our next water break. So we'll take a quick break here on the Open Road Network presentation of Rebels FC's live soccer coverage. We'll be right back here after this water break. The Rebels FC is one of the fastest growing semi-professional clubs in Michigan. If you're looking to take your game to the next level, then look no further than Rebels FC. The Rebels play and practice at Oakland University in Rochester Hills, Michigan. They have created a competitive, hard-working, and fun environment with a focus on becoming a family. The Rebels FC have some of the best and brightest coaches in the area and are here to take your game to the next level. The Rebels have a team and league for you, whether you are a high school junior or a college sophomore. The Rebels play in the top women's leagues in the state of Michigan and the Midwest during the spring and summer. They play in the Michigan Premier Soccer League, United Women's Soccer League 2, Mpsl, Great Lakes Women's Soccer League, and the MUSL. The only question is, do you have what it takes to join the Rebels? And we are back. We lost some energy there in that. We lost some energy there in that promo. If you haven't learned more about Rebels and the rebellion here, I would encourage you to do so by heading over to rebelsfc.net. This game is back on here. Throwing here on the far side. Corktown with the throw. It's Nikki May. Ganesh there with the header. Pachaki there with the pressure. The ball's played to Langush, who now plays this out wide to DeBow here on the near side of the ball, near side of the field. See if we can make something happen here with the Rebels here with just about 20 minutes or so and 20 or so minutes to go in this game. Langush now with the ball. Langush plays this up and over there to Sardi. Tries to get a touch on it and doesn't quite make that happen. And now here comes Corktown. That's Julian Pilati. Now this ball's played up and over there. Well, that's no foul there. Just fell down. Lexi McNeil here with the ball. She's fouled. I believe she's fouled there by Karina Arnold. It's a 3-1 game right now, and I always say the scariest time for a team is when that team is up by 2 goals, because the next goal can make the difference. If the next goal here will determine who wins this game. These have a huge factor in that. Corktown now brings this one back in. That's headed out there, I believe, by Emily Johnson. Now Jana Frazier looking to bring this up. Going to play that to Swerzik, and doesn't quite get there. Julian Pilati now plays this into Ducharme, who's... and out comes Stinson. Stinson makes the easy grab there, and this ball's now thrown out to Langush. Now the Rebels are trying to build here. Langush being trailed there by Ducharme. Swerzik tries to get fancy. Nothing happening. I always say play it simple. I know sometimes fancy makes things look pretty, but simple gets the job done. Sorry to provide pressure there on May. Gives that ball up, and Ganesh tries to bring it down. Isn't able to do so. Now Sardi keeps it in, and now it goes out. It's a throw in here for Corktown. Have just about 21 minutes left to go in this match, and here we are. Corktown AFC is up with a commanding lead right now, 3-1. As I said before, it's a 2-0 game right now. Hannah Swanson. So that's Emily Johnson, number 28. That's what I was going to go off for, throwing for the Rebels. But again, when you're down 2-0, we always tell the team that when you're down, the next goal, momentum, get that next goal. Because anything can happen once that goal goes in. So don't worry about the chasing the chew. Get the one, and then it's a whole new game. 21 minutes in soccer is a lot of time. Ganesh there is going to foul. Corktown player there. Not quite sure who that was. They got fouled, but it was Anna Ganesh who did the fouling. That's even a word. Is fouling a word? Is it like fouling? Fouling, not following, but foul, like a foul, an ing. F-O-U-L-I-N-G. I don't think that's a word.
I think it is.
I don't think it is. I think a foul is, and fouls can be plural and singular, but I don't know if you can add it as in together.
You could say the Corktown player fouling Hannah Swanson moves on goal.
I don't know if it foul. I don't know. I don't know. But this is Julianne Pilati now playing this in the center of the park. It's a good idea. No one there from Corktown. Jane Stinson will bring this, plays with her feet, now picks it up. She rolls this to Langush. And then this is played, I believe, to Graham. Graham now looking to play this up and over the top. Nobody's there for the Rebels. Julianne White's going to provide pressure all the way back to Craig. Craig misplays that. Lauren DeBow tries to bring it down, then she's basically fouled, and they will call a foul there. And now it looks like Emily Johnson will bring this back in here. A free kick here for the Rebels. See what they can do. Emily Johnson puts it in there. It's tried to be brought down there by AFC defender. In comes Langouche. She puts us up and over the top. I don't know why you're calling off. Sorry, I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be talking to the referee. He's calling off sides when he really has no business doing that. But either way, here we are, and here we go. Ball is brought down there by Corktown. Jana Fraser comes in, and she gets hacked. Things are getting a little chippy here now. I know. I shouldn't be commenting on the referee. I know. Ball's played in here. That goes up over the top. In comes Ducharme. She's going to put this out. Emily Johnson's going to pick this up. I'm going to have myself a Sour Patch Kid. I love these things. Want one?
Absolutely.
Of course he does. Here comes Johnson now. She wins the ball. Langouche here now to Graham. Graham to Ganesh. Ganesh plays it to Jana Fraser. There's a little back flick there. No one there. Closest player was Megan Swerzik. That's defended well there by Karina Arnold. What can you do? She puts it in space for White. White, will she get a touch on it? No, she doesn't. And Craig comes in with the save. Man, not a save. More like just picks up the ball for a nice little grab. I don't know if you can call that a save, but we'll whatever credit we want to give. DeBow there misplays that. Here comes Ducharme, but Langouche brings it back in here for the Rebels. DeBow here tries to put this up and over to Sardi. Emily Johnson's going to attempt to bring this down now in the middle of the park. Nice little move there. I like that's technical. Langouche now plays this out to DeBow. And now we're in the 75th minute. About 15 minutes to go in this match, and this is the time when you got to start making some things happen. Graham now plays this ball to Ganesh. Trying to work this around here, the midfield, to see if we can make something positive happen. This is where urgency starts to be a thing. And when you get in this final third, execution. This ball is to DeBow. DeBow brings it back. Oh, that's defended well there. And here comes Julianne White. White now gets inside the box. She knocks it off at a defender from Corktown. And now DeBow gets it back. Julianne Pilati there fighting hard. DeBow still got the ball. She plays it out to White. White now brings it back to Johnson. Johnson plays this in hard. Goes off the head of a defender there, number 21. That's Demetrio. Now Johnson's got some time. Looks like right now Corktown is kind of sitting back, letting the game come to them. I guess that ball was looking to be played to somebody, and that didn't go anywhere but out. Right now it looks like Corktown is getting into what we would call, parking the bus. I just see them getting numbers now behind the ball. They're getting 8, in behind.
We've seen this the whole match with them attacking and defending with 10. They're looking to secure their victory here.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're I would say this. Yeah, they're defending with 10 and number 10 now. That's number 10, which I don't have on this sheet. It's all right though. Ball's played to Langouche. Yeah, they've got a flat 4 right now, and they've got 5 in the midfield. Playing a 4-5-1 for sure. Looks like Karina Arnold is being held up there a little bit. Now this goes to, she's offsides. Looking here, yeah, they're definitely playing a 4-2-3-1. It just looked like in these last few minutes it's become a lot more strategic with those numbers behind the ball as much as they have been. Not saying that they weren't doing it before. Ball here is played long. Sardi puts it top across the box. Inside the 6 there for Katie Cahill, and Craig is able to come up with that easy grab. And now here comes Craig with the punt. Ball is flicked. Stinson will come out. She will clear this. Ball's played right to Emily Johnson, who flicks it to Katie Cahill. Rollins steps up and defends that well for Corktown. Ball back to Emily Johnson. Got to play the ball wide to Swerzik. She didn't see her. Now the ball's played to Swerzik. Up and over there by Langoose. It's a good ball. It will stay in. Ball goes out over touch there for a goal kick. This match is brought to you commercial free while we're in the match by the Open Road Network, the exclusive broadcast partner of Rebels FC Soccer Club here based in Rochester Hills, Michigan. We're live here right now at Oakland University in Rochester Hills, where your Rebels FC play their home games and train. Ball's brought down by Ducharme, who's been dangerous in today's game at times. Karina Arnold there comes in and defends that well. Ball now out wide. Corktown tries to put it up on top. She's on sides. Number 10 here for Corktown. Got a breakaway here. She gets by Lindsay Langoose. Out comes Stinson, and she slide tackles into the goalie. And referee says play on. Ball's played to Graham, and this ball is then played back to Graham. Settles it down. I don't know who number 10 is. Oh, wait, number 10. Ashley Bowles. Even though it says she's a goalkeeper. I don't think Ashley's a goalkeeper. Well, I mean, in this match, she's not a goalkeeper. In this match, she's playing the number 9. So, all right. She's getting held up there. Ganesh there. No, that was, I'm sorry, Jana Fraser holding up that Corktown player. We're in the 79th minute. We've got about 11 minutes to go in this match. Right now it's 3-1 here in favor of Corktown. Off of a goal here from Julianne Pilati in the 18th minute. She scores another goal, it looked like. Second goal of this game. In the 48th minute, the ball comes in. Number 10 there, Bose, kind of haphazardly trying to take a hack at it. That ball now goes out of play here off of a Rebels player, out for a throw-in for Corktown. Ashley Bowles now steps off here for Corktown. Ball's thrown in by Rollins. In comes Emily Johnson. Johnson puts on some good moves there, good technical moves there, and ball's knocked out off of a Corktown player, out for a throw-in by Megan Swerzik. Ducharme now has the ball here. Katie Cahill comes in and fights hard. Ball's put up and over, and comes in Graham. Olivia Graham. Language under pressure, and she puts it in the middle of the park. A dangerous place to put that ball. Graham is defending well there. Ball lands at Ducharme's feet. Swerzik defends well, pokes that away. I think a shot might come out of this. Nope. Language does a great job tackling that one away. Katie Cahill needs to step into this one, but Rollins comes in. Will she get in the box? She'll put the ball across the top of the box, about a 6. Ball comes back in. Oh, that's misplayed. She knew it as soon as she hit it. Was a touch there for a goal kick for your Rebels. Not quite sure who got that. That's number 12. It's Alex Deruvo. Misplays that ball and goes off for a goal kick. Now in, Pishaki plays this to Lorkowski. Nice little flick there. Lorkowski tries to do pull back there and able to do it effectively. Now, looks like Karam back in the game here for the Rebels. Karam brings it down, at least attempts to. Here comes Karina Arnold now with the ball. Attempts to play this into Julianne White. Doesn't get there. Should I take that back? That was Katie Cahill. Now Corktown. That's number 13, Julian Pilati. That player's in an offside position. That was number 9. Number 9 for Corktown is Emily Eitzman. Emily Eitzman found herself in an offside position. I believe she was the 3rd goal of this match. That goal was scored basically. 3 goals were scored in just, 2 goals were scored in just about actually 3 goals in about a 3-minute time period. Ball's poked away there by Karam. Now Pachaki has ball at her feet on the far side of the field. That's a good idea there. We can play that to Karam. Didn't quite get there, though. It's defended well by Corktown. We are now here in the 83rd minute of this match. 7 minutes to go. Time is running out here for the Rebels to get this match back to square. Got to get a goal here soon. And then get another one. Can they do it? We'll find out here shortly. Swerzik steps in. Kitty Cahill can't win that. Now Ducharme has it. She misplays that, and now this ball lands at DeBoe's feet. DeBoe plays it all the way over here to Emily Johnson. Johnson here to Arnold. Arnold here back to DeBoe. We've got numbers. That's a great ball into space. It's misplayed there by Karam. DeBoe there found a nice seam behind that back line. Karam just couldn't bring it in. If she does, she's on that goal line with a good opportunity to put the ball across the top of the box where anything can happen. Nice little push there by Arnold. That's a crazy play there by the... I think number 10 is actually back in here for the match. Right now here we are in the 85th minute of this match. I did not see much stoppage time at all in that first half. I don't expect to see much here in this second half. It's one thing about game management is that it kind of falls in line with all the other things in a match you don't do. Time management would be one of those. We have a throw in here on the far side by Nikki May. Ashley Bowes here, where that ball was intended for her on the far side. Ball last touches the Rebels FC player and goes out of touch here. Now you got a throw in for AFC Corktown AFC. Ball's thrown in now by Nikki May. Krem tries to head that. Comes back to Graham, and she plays it a really tough ball for Stinson there. That's a missed touch there by Langouche. Swerzik now under pressure. She has this ball. What can they do? Ducharme there is the pressure. Swerzik keeps fighting. Swerzik gets this ball back. Now falls to Emily Johnson's feet. You're off sides there. That ball's off of Julianne Pilati's foot from Corktown. Now a throw in here for Swerzik for the Rebels. That's off Rollins. Now this ball is put up number 15. Julianne Pilati. She's in an offside position by a mile. Dude, so Julianne Pilati is 15, not 13. You've been calling that all game wrong.
She's now 15.
I thought it was 13.
Oh, okay. But it was her.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Graham puts this one back in here for Rebels. And Pilati now wins this ball.
Are you sure it's not 15?
It is. It's 15.
No, I'm sorry. You made it.
Yeah. Pilati gets by Graham on the outside of the field here. She's going to take it to the corner, and she's tripped up there. And ball goes out for a throw-in for Corktown. Rebels don't realize it's a throw-in for Corktown. They take the throw-in. 87th minute here of this match. This Mpsl matchup here. This is the first one of the season for the Rebels FC. This is the second one here for Corktown, who had a chance here. I guess they're playing this ball in. I'm confused. Is it a throw-in or not? That's weird. I don't understand what... I thought these were 45-minute halves. I don't understand what's going on. I guess the game is over. Game is over here at Oakland University in Rochester Hills, Michigan. Don't do anything yet. Don't do anything yet. But we'll be back here in a minute here to wrap things up here from Rochester, Michigan. Right here on the Rebels FC's live soccer coverage on the Open Road Network. I'm confused. We'll be right back. The Rebels FC is one of the fastest growing semi-professional clubs in Michigan. If you're looking to take your game to the next level, then look no further than Rebels FC. The Rebels play and practice at Oakland University in Rochester Hills, Michigan. They've created a competitive, hard-working, and fun environment with a focus on becoming a family. The Rebels FC have some of the best and brightest coaches in the area and are here to take your game to the next level. The Rebels have a team and league for you whether you are a high school junior or a college sophomore. The Rebels play in the top women's leagues in the state of Michigan and the Midwest during the spring and summer. They play in the Michigan Premier Soccer League, United Women's Soccer League 2, Mpsl, Great Lakes Women's Soccer League, and the MUSL. Welcome back here to Rebels FC's live soccer coverage of Rebels FC tonight versus Corktown AFC. This game wrapped up here just a few moments ago here with a loss to Rebels FC. They lost here 3-1. The second half was a much different game here, a lot more energy. Goals coming here. We had 2 goals obviously scored. Actually 3 goals scored here in the second half, 2 by Corktown and 1 here by your Rebels. Jane Stinson, had some great saves there in this game to keep the Rebels in this. Could have been a much different game had she not made that one phenomenal save there in the second half off her line, standing on her head to keep that one out of the net and keep this game at that point a 1-0 game. But either way, we are wrapped up here in Rochester Hills, Michigan, here at Oakland University. This is another game here presented by the Open Road Network, the exclusive partner of Rebels FC Soccer. We'll be back here next Saturday evening, the 12th, as your men's team takes on the Metro United here at 8 p.m. right here on the Open Road Network. My name is Jonathan Turner. I will see you next time here on the Rebels FC's live soccer coverage and the game of the week brought to you by the Open Road Network.